thinking they're in 36 area. Actually had 35 in there, so didn't I? This price action is causing me to have to readjust these numbers. I had the 35, but I also had a 41 in there. So I'll be right back. Phoenix, are you showing any resistance back down there around the 24 area? Any support?
I have 1875. And I have, 1850, 1875, and then I have another one at 2475. Because I use certain bars, my level to the tick. That doesn't mean price will do that. Come back to it, but that's why I monitor to the tick. A lot of times it does. It goes exactly to it. But you know how that goes. Like where we stopped right up here.
Yeah.
I have the 618 at 41.75, and it stopped. What was that high? 42. So it was a tick over the 61.8. That comes off the bottom range.
Yeah. Are you pulling the levels off of 15-minute?
Actually, no. Those are interim levels.
Okay.
But I use the same little bars on the 15 to give me, like, how can I explain that? Because it hit one this morning. Oh, crap, I missed that. So I had a line at 93.50 and it almost touched it. And I had a 60 at 95. And it went up to 07. And I had a little narrow range bar in the 1 minute at 98.75. And that's where I should have been long. And I missed it because I was trying to get into the room. But my primary levels, I take off the 60 minute.
Okay.
That's a long answer. Sorry.
That's okay. I was looking for the 24.75. I had a target sitting in there down to the downside.
Mm-hmm.
I've got that line sitting down there 24. So
yeah, mine's. But let's see if there's a correlation. If it comes back to the 24, 25 area, that would be a 382 retracement also.
right.
But it hasn't broken anything on my end. I might still try to hit that yesterday's low. I have it 43 area. We'll see. I did finally get long, so I'm green.
Just in the middle of the street.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have no short signals yet.
Level is up there at 46.
Yeah, I have a 15-minute level at 47.
Okay, I've also got some resistance at 44.
Mm-hmm.
So 43 would probably be a good entry.
Yeah, that's yesterday's session low.
Yeah, 43 would be a good spot in there. 1975. That one there normally should have rotated down to 38. Reloading data, my charts are frozen. Forty-four should make a good short. My data's frozen right now.
We just passed 43.75. Well, it's bouncing around right there.
Did we get to 44?
It's bouncing around at the 43 level.
But did it get to 44?
Not yet.
Okay.
The high so far has been like 41.
And coming off that 43 area, how low did it go?
It's working on it right now. 41.50.
Okay.
Are you short, Don?
Yes.
Okay, 39.50. I've got a little tiny little support right at 39.75.
Yeah, I'm thinking we should go to 38, but you know.
Yeah, I have a 5 minute at 38.50, but I don't know if it'll get down or not. It's trying to bounce up, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching my nose work. It's just my charts are frozen.
Oh, okay. And I won't be reading off them.
Okay, I appreciate it though.
I wasn't sure.
Our buddy says, get my butt out of here. Well, I'm somebody to scratch the trade or make a little bit one or two.
What was your entry?
A little over 43.
Oh,
Not 43. 42.75.
okay.
I've scratched.
You're definitely struggling to get over that level.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to. It looks like get out and come back in. I will be back here shortly. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got the 44 bounced off. All right. That's pretty today. Okay, coming up into that 46 area. I guess you can still hear me. Huh?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Bill at 46, you did all right. I still like my 38 down there. 38.50. This is what it did yesterday, except it was going down instead of up. Probably she's going to be a pain in my side here for a little bit, it looks like. We are at 9:30. Phoenix, is it cold at your house yet? Guys, if anybody's got any questions, please feel free to ask. We're twiddling our thumbs at the moment. Price action says we ought to get 38.50. I have to break this 40 zone pretty fast if we're going to do it. I get 79. Hey, Phoenix, is it cold at your house yet?
Yes, it's been pretty chilly in the 50s.
So Tuesday,
Mid-30s.
Yeah, have you snow yet?
Yeah, it's coming. I can smell it.
You can smell it. Huh? Can you really smell it coming like rain showers? I know.
Oh, yeah.
You can smell the rain coming.
Yeah, it smells kind of dry and dusty.
It got down to 40 something this morning and we're all bundled up. Look like what's Eskimos around here.
You'll have to come visit Don so you can smell for yourself.
I'll take your word for it.
Hey, we have a fireplace and heaters.
Don't have heat. Yeah. And I said, not only do we have air conditioning, we have indoor plumbing.
That sounds good.
I tell you what, when you read a lot of the old westerns and stuff, and the restrooms where you had to trudge out through the snow to get to them, I'm going, yeah. We just don't realize how good we have it. Talk about the good old days. I think that's why they were. They say they're good old. They're good that they're old days and not the new days.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You know what? I sit around some days and I look at these computers and, it's just kind of, oh yeah, this is what we do. But, when I started, trading had just really kind of taken off a little bit. You didn't have to have brokers. But you can make money in the stock market. The problem is the commissions eat you alive. And I didn't realize this. The stock trader told me the other day. He said, yeah, there's no commissions on stock trades anymore. Okay, we're back to 46. The next level up is going to be up to 56. Up that low up there to 49. I've got a level sitting there at 50. And yesterday's low was actually sitting there at 49.50. Hey, hit that low yesterday and get paid off. I have some targets back up there around 77 and about 85, somewhere in there. No, I don't. No Fibonacci numbers. But you'll see me reach over here every now and then, and you'll see me pull out a scale. But if you look at the scale, basically what it's doing, it's dividing a zone into like 25, 50, and 75. Then I got like a 10% on each end of it. That's about it. That just I'm looking at a range more than anything. I don't even really need these two numbers in there, and I forgot why I put them in there. But that just gives me, okay, what's 50% of that distance, or to 75 or something of that nature. That's all I use that for. But no, I don't use fibs. Doesn't mean that fibs aren't useful. They are.
Yep. Because I use them all the time.
But I'm using more price action than I am anything else. Just I still believe in that 3850 area that we should come back down to. Let's see, yeah. We still have this 24 down here. Doesn't mean we're just going to turn and run right to it, but if I'm up here at a level or an area and I got a reason to get short, then I may take some profits down in here and see if I can hold one. Because when it does turn, those are probably pretty good areas to run for. So, if we got short up in this 49 area and we're looking at 3850, hey. And right now we're running about 7 points on average per 5-minute bar. If we get 7, 8 points out of the trade, hey, slap ourselves on the back, consider ourselves lucky, and let's go to the next trade. But the price action says that, normally we should get there. We had a level at 46. I had some at 44. Let's see. I had some down here at 38. There's just right in this area, there's a lot of, I guess you might call them conflicting zones.
I think in the moment it's deciding what trumps what. Yeah. I had a 15-minute level at 46.75, but I had a 60-minute resistance at 49, and the 60-minute ruled.
Yeah.
And part of it is because we're in an uptrend, so you have a little more leeway. But when you have two levels that are close to each other, that's where price action is really going to have to prevail.
We've been to 39 once. We were looking for 38.50. If you got down there that close, take you some profits. But it's to me, it's not over till it is actually touched. If that 38.50 is touched, then that move says, okay, we've done our little due diligence. It's doing what it says it should do. And we got down 38.50. We tagged it. Okay. Now, you take profits off of this, so if you're working from there down to here, we've got a level this morning. Let's see, this is at 30. We opened at 37 at 9 o'clock. So you're going to have to respect that 37. But with all of that said, we still have this 24 hanging out down here. So we can't rule it out. I just don't know when it's going to get there. I would look more to the upside than the downside, but hey, all markets right now are all red. So if somebody steps in and starts selling again, and hey, the 24 is going to come into play. I can see us bouncing back up to 39 and also back up to 42. Here's a 39. Okay, we have to break 39.75 to get up to 42. For me, I see the patterns as we're going up. I see the patterns, but I'm looking at a 1 minute chart over here too. As we're going back up, what should it do when? Then I'm also using my levels. What should our levels do? I do. I had a reason, even though I didn't. I gave out a 46 this morning, which was right in that area. I also had a 44, which was right there. So I had these intermediate levels, and also we had yesterday's low up here at 49. That's probably a pretty good bounce area to take. So if we got to 49, I took some of that. Well, I'm still looking for that 38.50. If we break this and we can get some momentum going, but we're going to run into some problems down here around the 33 area. Now, I know I've got better support here at 28. We had a level sitting there at 26 this morning. So I'm trying to hold on for a little bit more out of it. This area right here, this down here at this 33, 32.75. If we break that and it goes back up, that's kind of giving me a heads up that, okay, something is up. Now, I don't really have a reason to take it long again right here. Not yet. I'm watching and waiting. I had reasons to take my shorts as we were moving up in here. I had levels that I had figured out this morning. I had intermediate levels piled in there. And it's like this 49 up here. Where are you wrong? Well, really and truly, you're up here wrong. You're going to be wrong about 50. You got to get out. And so for the most part, the levels have, given me a few points here and there. Plus we've got 7 on an average 5 minute bar. There's 7 points within that 5 minute bar. So, if you can get out of 7, if you can get 3, 4, hey, you did good. We're coming into that 33 area. We're going to see if we're going to get a green band on our 5 minute chart sitting there right at about 33. And down to what? What was your low on that 5 minute bar, Marie?
The previous one,
No, the one we're on now.
my low right now, 33.25.
Yeah. So, and that is about where that green band's sitting there. Now the question is, are they going to bounce it off of that green band and send it all the way back up to this 42 area? I don't know. With the blue band sitting right there, I'd hate to say, okay, this blue band's going to play a little bit more.
Yeah, I have one around 29.75, 29.50.
Yeah. But you can't rule out that 33. It's there. But it's a question, okay, how much data do you have? Are you
Never enough.
Yeah, and mine's never in the right direction anyway, so I give up on trying to figure that one out. Okay, our blue band's coming in there at about 29.
That's the 382 retracement too.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
28, 29 right now. So and when it's leaving like little footprints down here, I'm going, okay.
What do you mean by that, Don? Little footprints where?
Well, as this thing's going up, it's kind of leaving patterns.
Right.
So it's kind of like this 26. This 26 should have bounced to 24. And it didn't. And I'm going, okay, why didn't it? But my analysis said that we should have touched the 24. So that's kind of like a little footprint area in there. Now, taking this thing short down into this zone right here, we've hit this. That this thing's going to have to bounce in here someplace. And it may go up, then it may come down and touch it. I don't know, but I'm out of the trade. I got close enough. I'm good enough. It's okay. So it's I can get rid of this just 24 out of here now. We hadn't hit it yet. We should hit it. And that comes from, it's a belief system that I've seen happen time and time and time again. Does it mean it's going to work every time? No. but you have to believe in something that you're trading. I don't care if it's widgets. I mean, if you believe the widgets are stacked in your favor, that's where you go. Now, this would be like at the 90 would be a place to go long. And so if you got the 90 and you're trying to hold it back up to not the 90, the 30, if you bought the 30s, you're trying to hold it till you get to at least 40. Where are you wrong? Down here at 26. We got down to 26. That's where we should have gotten to. But I don't think this thing is finished yet. It could be this blue band that's stopping it. So if I got long at this 30 area, I'd already be out taking some profits, because now we have two scenarios that are taking place. We have an area back up at the that 40 area, and we also had that 24, which I cannot rule out, not yet anyway. Now, if we touch the 24, then I'm going, okay, now where are we going? But right now we're sitting at the blue band. It's bouncing off the blue band. We were looking from 30 to at least up to 39. But we're going to run into some headway at about 37, 38. So if you bought the 30s and you get up here to 37, we got 7 points in that bar there, and it's only a little over 7 points in there. It's kind of like, okay, take some profits, get out. That's a 7-point run, and you did it in less than 3 minutes. You can't argue with that. Now, we can say we're going up to 39. We get 2 more out of it. Well, we're also running into some headway up here at this 37.50. Really and truly, I'll tell you where we should go back to. We should go back all the way up to at least 42. But is it going to go down, up, then down again and hit the 24, then reverse? I don't know. But I had a reason to take it. I had a spot to take it, and I knew where I was wrong at. And the rest, I don't really care about. It worked. Next trade. So, Patricia, I hope that helps in some way. Like Maureen said a while ago, Phoenix said a while ago, that she has to, for her, it's patience. Well, for me, it's patience until I get in the trade that I want it to happen right then. And it doesn't always work that way. It's great if they would all work like this one, but they don't really work that great. So there is a bigger picture that goes on, and I go back to Saul. By the way, my name's Don J. I'm sitting in for Saul Shaul. This is his trading room, not mine. I fill in the numbers. I've been with him a while, and so he told me a long time ago the only difference between he and he believed in the numbers, and it's taken me a while to believe. And I listened to Phoenix, and she's got a good system. It works for her, but sometimes we question our beliefs, and I think that's where we get in trouble. Because we don't know if whatever trade we take is going to work. We base it on something, a level, a reasoning, You take the trade works, great. The trade doesn't, you stop yourself out and you go to the next trade. Now, if you're doing that out of 10 times, if you had 9 of them that didn't work, you might want to go back to the drawing board and say, hey, what am I doing wrong? But for the most part, 3 or 4 trades wrong, and the next 8 or 10's right. That's not a bad track record. But we forget about that part. All we see is the bad trade. At least I do. I can't speak for everybody. I'll be honest with you. Yesterday, I took a beating. And going down, and I kept reversing and trying to go up, kept reversing and trying to go up, and it would not do that. And this, and I was down a bunch. I won't put a number on it, but it was a bunch for me. And, but I gained it all back, and actually turned out the day was green. Now, how that worked out, I have no idea, but I just stayed with what I did. And the market finally turned and did what I thought it was going to do. It's just like this morning. I'm thinking, okay, we missed that 24. We should have gotten that 24. So I'm shorting up in these areas. And so I'm making money. And if I get stopped out, say I get short here and it goes down and then it comes out and it stops me out. Well, does not mean the trade's not going to work. So you wait for another level. We got up in here. We got short again. Well, this one finally worked. Did it go as far as what I thought it was? Well, I had to be, when we got down here to 33 and we got down here to this blue band at 30 and we got to 26, it's kind of like, okay, now's the time to get out. It's not, is it going to go there? If it does, it's going to go down, back up, then we're going to go to 24. Now, when we get to 24, where we're going after that, I don't know. I still see that 40 area up there and that 42 area back to the top side, but it may take hours for it to get back there. I don't know. So if anybody comes into the room, for the new folks that are in here and people that haven't traded, and even people that have, maybe some of this resonates with you, that look, whatever you do, whatever system you follow, you have to have a belief in it, and then you just trade it. And if it's a halfway decent system, it's going to work. Doesn't mean you're going to win every trade. Just means that over 1,000 trades, you're green. Over 100 trades, you're green. But if you base it on 3 losing trades, then it's gonna come back to haunt you. I know.
I think you have to be really, really clear on what you're going to do too.
Yes.
So if in the moving markets, it can change your mind really quick because that's what it's intended to do, is these little traps. So exactly. if you have a stop, you have to leave it there.
Yep.
Even though you think, oh, well, maybe it's the next level. I should wait till the next level. No, you shouldn't, because it might blow through that too.
Yeah.
And so it's your ability to follow your plan more than anything, I think, and being really clear on what it is. Regardless of what it is, you just have to be really clear about it.
Yeah, that's well said. Well said. Yeah. That's the discipline part about trading. Look, you put the trade on, and I know I'm guilty of this. I'll have a stop and I'll take my stop off, or I'll move it. And it's kind of like, if I'd left those stops in there yesterday, I wouldn't be been down at several $1,000s. But it just, we all want to be right. And I tell you what, being right has a price tag on it that you don't want to have to pay. It's easier to I look at the drawdowns that I took and I'm going, I could have taken 3-point stops. I could have taken a slew of them.
Yeah, if I had had a little more patience, I would have been several $1,000s more ahead too. Just a few ticks can make a huge difference.
I could have been wrong a little over 13 times yesterday at a 3-point stop. And I'd have been so much further ahead on the green side, but no, I'm going to be hard headed. It's like this 24. I'm in this thing and I'm going, have I lost my ever loving mind? I just did that yesterday, except it was the other way. And yesterday it did about the same thing. It bailed me out.
Are you short or long?
I was short. I'm flat now. I'm flat and green. I'm happy.
There you go.
Am I going to take another trade today? No. Besides that, it's 10 o'clock. We're going to get some gyrations around here around 10. Due to the fact is Europe's shutting down and so forth. And we normally get a few little gyrations in here. And that may be the reason this pullback is. It's either that or it was up here and they all decided, okay, it's been going up. We're selling out. They've sold out. And now they're getting out of the market. So what's left is just there. But it's Phoenix, when you say it's the way that you think about it, like for instance, you have a trade or you have a setup that you like to use. And Saul's deal is he said, before you even get in a trade, he said, know where you're wrong. That's the most important thing. Know where you're wrong. There's a guy out there on YouTube. If you type in YouTube, his name is Oscar Carbone. Oscar was a floor trader, just kind of like Saul, and he has his own room. And at the end of these little videos, he's just about hollering and standing up there, stops are in. Emotions are out. I'm going, that is so much truth to it, It's mechanical.
Yeah, what I find interesting is that Saul uses a finger stop.
Yeah.
But most of the time, he's really, really good about it because he knows where he's wrong.
Yeah.
And it's usually around 3 to 4 points, sometimes a little more depending on the market, but he's really good about it. And sometimes if I'm looking at where it might reverse, I might move my stop so that it gives me a little room to hit the button for a reversal.
Yeah.
But the stop is, I still know where I need to be out if that doesn't work. But really, I would be better off just to leave the hard stop in place. Because if I enter properly, a 3-point stop is just fine.
Yeah, it is.
It's trusting our system. And sometimes it's not overriding the system is the biggest thing.
That's it. I don't like that stop. I'm going to be right. Yeah. We got down to that 26 area. So you also have to respect these levels. I mean, are they going to be exactly? No, but they're areas that you need to be aware of when you get to them because we usually get a reaction off of them. And for the most part, we have pretty well got a reaction off of our levels today. And so, but guys, it's 10 o'clock. It's after 10. We're at the end of our morning session. We usually work from 8:30 till 10 o'clock Central Time. And we'll come back in the morning, 8:30, and we'll get to do it all over again. And
Now, Patricia, you should see my journal. It has all this stuff in it.
Like Saul says, he says, I'm telling you these things because I've made them. don't do what I did. It's expensive. And yeah, it's true. I had to quit writing a journal. I got writer's cramp. I was doing so much stuff wrong. So yeah.
Well, I think I'll be in the morning.
Yeah, good. That's good to have you back.
Thanks. I'll do my best.
Send Rick my condolences.
Yeah, he's actually back. He's sitting right here with me.
Oh, well, good.
So yeah,
it's good to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Saul's going to be gone until the 12th.
Okay.
That's I think next Wednesday or something like that. Or SIM card.
Okay. Sounds good.
And so we'll see everybody tomorrow. Patricia, come back and visit. And also, if you'd like to speak, I think we can turn on the mic for you if you've got a mic. And especially after 10 o'clock, if people have something to say or something to add, well, we highly recommend it because we learn from each other. And everybody has a different way of approaching this. So, but please come back tomorrow, and we'll leave the charts up for a while. So everybody take care. The numbers are good till 12, till 8:30 in the morning. You can trade them this afternoon. You can trade them tonight. They'll just keep your stops in.
Thanks, Don.
Take care, Phoenix. Bye-bye.
We're winding down today's coaching session. We'll be back again tomorrow. If you're joining us through our socials, like us, share us, repost us. Find our home base in the social you're coming in at. Yeah, definitely bookmark us, heart us. It's very important for us to get out amongst the algorithms. Follow the instructions on the bottom of the charts, daytradingmarkets.org. We do this coaching session daily. It's for new and experienced traders looking to develop consistent profitability. We're looking to do 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. We're going to pick up 2 points plus in each trade. Trying to pick up 2, 3, 4, 5, $600 during a session, based on the action of price and your skill set. We are in the skill set building business, so join us. You really need to come in. Well, you can't do anything else. You got to come into our Zoom. It's our Zoom, so you're coming in as our guest. So we're going to be winding this down. I'm going to be exiting out of our socials. Write down or remember daytradingmarkets.org, not .com. Daytradingmarkets with an S.org. We'll see you on the flip side. Take the initiative and come on in. Register, follow up, look for the email that comes in. Just takes a moment. And you're on.